to May 22 following UK Prime Minister's appeal. And Tri-Nation Series of Bangladesh, West Indies and Ireland begins on May 5. Tigers' first match on May 7. Assalamu alaikum. This is News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Centre. I am Shahid Hassan, welcoming you all.
And I am Ali Kamrin. Those were the highlights, now the details. The ninth span of the Bodda Bridge has been installed this morning. With installation of the ninth span, a total of 1,350 meters of the bridge is now visible, where 1,200 meters is at Jazeera side and 150 meters at Mawa end. The span was placed on the pillar 34 and 35 of the bridge and its Jazeera point in Shariatpur. Concerned officials said overall achievement of Bodda Bridge construction work is 64%, whereas the basic structure of the bridge completes 74%. The length of the steel structure double-check Bodda Bridge is 0.15 kilometers. The trains will run through the lower deck while the road will be on the upper level of the bridge. When the construction of the Bodda Bridge is completed, the capital will be directly connected with 21 southern districts through road and railways. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today consoled the parents of private university student Abrar Ahmed Chaudhry, who was killed in a road accident on Tuesday as they met the Premier at Ganu Bhavan. Brigadier General retired Arif Ahmed Chaudhry and Farida Fatemi, the father and mother of Abrar, went to Ganu Bhavan tonight. Later, Prime Minister's Deputy Press Secretary Shakhawat Moon briefed the reporter. He said the Prime Minister consoled Abrar's parents and expressed deep shock and sorrow at the tragic death of their son. They also prayed for eternal peace of the departed soul. Mayor of Dhaka North City Corporation Atiqul Islam, Prime Minister's Military Secretary Major General Mia Muhammad Zainul Abidin and Abrar's brother was present on the occasion. Abrar, a first-year honours student of International Relations Department at Bangladesh University of Professionals BUP, was killed after a bus ran him over at Northa near Dhaka's Boshundhara residential area on Tuesday morning. Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhry has urged to build the new generation with the spirit and ideology of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. She made the call while inaugurating a children arts competition and arts camp organized by Parliament Members Club marking the 99th birth anniversary of Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman at South Plaza of National Parliament Bhavan in the capital today. Chaired by Parliament Members Club President A.S.M. Firoz, among others, General Secretary A.B. Tajul Islam, Chief Whip Noor Alam Chaudhry, Whip Atiur Rahman Atiq, Parliament Member Anamul Haq and Habibur Rahman were present on the occasion. Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhry said, knowing and learning about Bangabandhu will help to develop patriotism of new generation, which will help to make a prosperous and developed nation. Later, the speaker distributed prizes among the art competition winners.
Member of the Chinese Communist Party and Minister of International Department of CPC Central Committee, Song Tao, has expressed eagerness to work with Bangladesh as development partner at different sectors including the economic and cultural fields. He said this at a seminar organized by Shamobadi Dol titled China-Bangladesh Friendship Belt and Road Initiative at a local hotel in Dhaka today. Presided over by General Secretary of the Shamobadi Dol, Dilip Borua, among others, Jatiya Party Co-Chairman G.M. Kader, Jasad President Hasanul Haq Inu MP, and Workers' Party General Secretary Fazle Hussain Badshah also spoke at the seminar. The speakers praised the willingness of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to connect Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar economic corridor and said when launched all countries would be benefited from the corridor. Agriculture Minister Dr. Abdul Razak asked the students to build themselves with the spirit of liberation war and the ideals of Father of the Nation. He made the call while addressing at Biology Festival jointly organized by Bangladesh Biology Olympiad and Delhi Shomokal at BCSI High School in the capital today. Chaired by Biology Olympiad President Professor Dr. Shahidur Rashid Bhuya, among others editor in charge of Daily Shomokal Mustafi Shofi and BCSI Chairman Farooq Ahmed spoke on the occasion. Agriculture Minister said the country is developing and it will progress further. Students could work for its welfare if they study with devotion, he added. Government has taken various initiatives for the betterment of Weber community of the country. Construction of Sheikh Hasina Nokshipolli is one of the such remarkable initiatives. It will be constructed in Jamalpur. The government has already allocated 722 crore taka to implement the project. A total of 1,184 Webers can work in the proposed Nokshipolli. In the first phase, 300 acres of land will be acquired beside Jhinai River under Jamalpur Shodor and Milando Upazilas. Sheikh Hasina Nokshipolli will be a modern hub of Nokshi products. There will be a residential factory, administrative building, convention center, exhibition cum sales center, market building of raw materials and international standard hotel for foreign buyers in the complex. Huge number of Nokshi weavers, especially women, will get employment opportunities after completion of Sheikh Hasina Nokshipolli. Concerned officials expressed hope that the Nokshipolli will play a vital role to rejuvenate the weaving industry as well as improve life standard of the weavers.
Now, international news. Theresa May has been granted an extra 2 weeks to come up with a Brexit solution after talks with EU leaders. The UK's departure date had originally been set for March 29. If Theresa May can get her withdrawal deal to Parliament next week, that date will be pushed back to 22 May to give time to pass the necessary legislation. If the Prime Minister can't get the deal through, the UK will have to propose a way forward by 12 April for EU leaders to consider. European Council President Donald Tusk said all Brexit options would remain open until then. The UK government will still have a choice between a deal, no deal, a long extension or revoking Article 50, he said. New Zealand had broadcast the Islamic call to prayer and observed a 2-minute silence in ceremonies to mark a week since the Christchurch attacks. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern joined thousands of mourners near the Al-Noor Mosque, one of 2 places of worship targeted in last Friday's shootings. In an address beforehand, Ms. Ardern said, "New Zealand mourns with you, we are one." The Imam of Al-Noor Mosque, Gamal Fowder, was there when the attack happened and said in his speech that the gunmen broke the hearts of millions around the world but could not break the bondage among the New Zealanders. Many women in attendance wore hijab in solidarity with New Zealand's Muslim community. The somber ceremonies came a day after Ardern announced an immediate ban on assault rifles and military-style semi-automatic weapons, making good on a pledge to rid the country of the kind of weapons used in the slaughter. Since the shootings caused 50 and injured dozens, New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has expressed the grief of the tiny island state that has prided itself on being an open and tolerant society. He has shown compassion and empathy for the survivors and the families of those killed, while being vocal in her determination to deny the gunmen what he had most desired, notoriety. New Zealand's 3rd female Prime Minister and the world's youngest female head of state, Ardern, had led calls for a united global front to fight rising white extremism.
Almost 100 people are reported to have died after a ferry sank in the Tigris River in the Iraq city of Mosul. Most of the victims were women and children, the Interior Ministry said. It is thought nearly 200 people were on board. The ferry was heading towards a tourist island as part of New Year celebrations. Mosul's civil defense agency reportedly said most on board could not swim. At least 19 children and 61 women were among the 94 people said to have died, and 55 people were rescued. The death toll in a huge blast at a chemical plant in eastern China has jumped to 47, with 90 badly injured. The powerful explosion followed a fire at the factory which produces fertilizer. The death toll makes it one of the country's worst industrial accidents in recent years. According to Xinhua, a total of 640 people were sent to hospital. Many are in critical condition and dozens had severe injuries, the agency reports. Now news and weather. Weather forecast till 6 p.m. tomorrow said rain or thunder showers accompanied by temporary gusty or swelling wind is likely to occur at one or two places of Rajshahi, Mymensingh, Khulna, Borishal, Dhaka, Chattogram and Sylhet divisions.